Tuesday afternoon, the usual window seat, watching the strangers rushing down the busy street. Got my black coffee steaming right beside my hand, trying to figure out the things I understand. You walked in wearing that familiar yellow coat, clearing the sudden dryness forming in my throat. You ordered a latte, staring at the pastry case with that unconscious little smile upon your face. I pretend to read the book that's on my knees, but my eyes keep wandering like a gentle breeze. You take the empty table only steps away. I'm searching for the perfect words that I could say. The sunlight filters through the dusty window pane, illuminating you like summer after rain. The soft jazz playing from the speakers up above, setting the rhythm for a silent, distant love. But I should probably just walk over and say hi, but I'm captivated by the quiet of your side. 너에게 시선이 가, and I don't even know your name just yet, but you're a silhouette I never will forget. In this little coffee shop amidst the daily grind, you're the sweetest melody I managed to find. 우리의 시간이 멈춘 듯, just me, my coffee, and the vision of your smile. 이대로 머물러줘. I really hope you're planning to stay a while. Open up your laptop, start to softly type. The aesthetic of this moment feels so incredibly right. You push a strand of hair behind your left ear. I wish I had the courage just to pull up near. The barista calls a name, but it is never yours. We're locked inside a room with invisible doors. A comfortable silence stretching across the wooden floor, leaving me wondering what the future has in store. I should probably just walk over and say hi, but I'm captivated by the quiet of your side. 너에게 시선이 가, and I don't even know your name just yet, but you're a silhouette I never will forget. In this little coffee shop amidst the daily grind, you're the sweetest melody I managed to find. 우리의 시간이 멈춘 듯, just me, my coffee, and the vision of your smile. 이대로 머물러줘. I really hope you're planning to stay a while. Speak my mind, leave all this unnecessary hesitation far behind. But for today I'll appreciate the lovely view and drink this bitter coffee while I look at you. Yes, for today this quiet distance is alright, just sitting in this golden late afternoon light. And I don't even know your name just yet, but you're a silhouette I never will forget. In this little coffee shop amidst the daily grind, you're the sweetest melody I managed to find. 우리의 시간이 멈춘 듯, just me, my coffee, and the vision of your smile. 이대로 머물러줘. I really hope you're planning to stay a while. You pack your bags and softly walk out the front door, leaving an emptiness I cannot quite ignore. I'll be right here tomorrow in this window seat, hoping that our parallel pathways finally meet. See you around.
Fluorescent lights are humming a familiar tune. I've been sitting in this corner since the afternoon. My matcha latte has gone completely cold by now, trying to finish all this heavy work somehow. The cafe is emptying as the evening starts to fall. Just a few lonely shadows painted on the wall. I stretch my weary arms and let out a heavy sigh, watching the headlights of the cars going by. There is a strange kind of comfort in this quiet space, a temporary shelter from the human race. The barista's quietly sweeping across the floor, flipping the open sign hanging on the door. I scroll through my phone but nothing really catches the eye, just a bunch of digital strangers passing by. I take a sip of the bitter cold and earthy green, feeling like an extra in a movie scene. Sometimes the silence is the only thing I crave, a gentle ocean washing over like a wave. 조금 외로워도 it's just me, my matcha and this melancholy mood, trapped inside a peaceful quiet solitude. The world outside is rushing, but I remain so still, sitting by the window on this wooden windowsill. 괜찮아, I don't need to figure everything out tonight. 조용한 시간, I'll just let the shadows mingle with the light. I close my laptop and carefully pack away my screen, enjoying the tranquility of this mundane routine. The soft acoustic playlist gently loops around, creating a beautifully melancholy sound. I'll leave a little tip beside my empty cup, gathering the energy I need to stand right up. There is a beauty in the sadness that I feel, something undeniably authentic and real. Sometimes the silence is the only thing I crave, a gentle ocean washing over like a wave. 조금 외로워도 it's just me, my matcha and this melancholy mood, trapped inside a peaceful quiet solitude. The world outside is rushing, but I remain so still, sitting by the window on this wooden windowsill. 괜찮아, I don't need to figure everything out tonight. 조용한 시간, I'll just let the shadows mingle with the light. It's just me, my matcha and this melancholy mood, trapped inside a peaceful quiet solitude. The world outside is rushing, but I remain so still, sitting by the window on this wooden windowsill. 괜찮아, I don't need to figure everything out tonight. 조용한 시간, I'll just let the shadows mingle with the light. Putting on my coat and stepping out into the breeze, walking underneath the sleeping city trees. 수고했어 오늘 하루도, tomorrow is another canvas I can paint. Walking through the midnight, feeling like a saint. Good night to the empty chairs.
The sunlight is creeping gently through the open blind. The absolute best day of the week that you can find. There are no alarms ringing violently today, just a gentle breeze coming from the open bay. I slide across the kitchen in my comfortable socks, ignoring the ticking of the busy wall clocks. The kettle starts to whistle a beautifully happy song, telling me that absolutely nothing can go wrong. I measure out the beans for a perfect little trip, taking a very cautious and a burning first sip. The flavor is alive, it's floral and it's sweet, the perfect kind of remedy to make the day complete. I take my mug and walk out to the wooden porch outside, watching the morning clouds take a lazy, slow ride. The neighborhood is quiet, entirely at peace. a wonderful tranquility that never seems to cease. No emails to answer, no places I must be, just a lazy Sunday morning specially for me. 느긋한 하루, just breathing in the comfort of a Sunday routine, the most relaxing aesthetic that I have ever seen. A cup of filter coffee and a slowly wandering mind, leaving the complication of the weekday far behind. 행복해, there is magic in the slowness of the morning light. 여유로워, everything around me feels incredibly right. I grab my old acoustic, leaning softly on the wall, and start to play a melody that I easily recall. A simple little progression with a very happy chord, feeling completely undeniably adored by the warmth of the sun resting heavily on my face, and the absolute beauty of this quiet little place. I take another sip and let the music softly flow, taking everything incredibly beautifully slow. No emails to answer, no places I must be, just a lazy Sunday morning specially for me. 느긋한 하루, just breathing in the comfort of a Sunday routine, the most relaxing aesthetic that I have ever seen. A cup of filter coffee and a slowly wandering mind, leaving the complication of the weekday far behind. 행복해, there is magic in the slowness of the morning light. 여유로워, everything around me feels incredibly right. Just breathing in the comfort of a Sunday routine, the most relaxing aesthetic that I have ever seen. A cup of filter coffee and a slowly wandering mind, leaving the complication of the weekday far behind. 행복해, there is magic in the slowness of the morning light. 여유로워, everything around me feels incredibly right. The mug is getting empty, but the day has just begun, basking in the glory of the gentle morning sun. 좋은 아침, no need to rush the hours, let them naturally play, enjoying every second of this lazy Sunday. Perfect day, perfect day.
The snow is falling heavily against the window pane, a white blanket covering the narrow city lane. The heater is humming a low and steady drone. I'm sitting in the corner booth entirely alone. I ordered a hot chocolate with a dash of sweet mint, watching the frozen windows start to lightly tint. I draw a little smiley face upon the foggy glass, waiting for the heavy winter blizzard to finally pass. I check my phone to see if you have sent a text, wondering what kind of winter magic happens next. You said you might be running just a little late, but honestly, I really do not mind the wait. This coffee shop is like a glowing warm cocoon, hiding me away from the freezing afternoon. The fairy lights are twinkling around the wooden frame, making everything feel like a classic holiday game. The temperature is dropping, the world is turning white, but everything inside this room is perfectly alright. 첫눈이 내려, watching the winds through the foggy cafe glass, waiting for the freezing heavy storm to finally pass. Wrapped inside a sweater and a comfortable join the peaceful, snowy avenue. I see a familiar figure walking through the snow, wearing the heavy scarf that I made you long ago. You stomp your boots upon the welcome mat outside, trying to shake the winter chill you cannot hide. You walk inside and bring a rush of freezing air, shaking the little snowflakes from your messy hair. You sit across from me with a rosy frozen cheek, and suddenly I cannot find the proper words to speak. The temperature is dropping, the world is turning white, but everything inside this room is perfectly alright. So no matter, watching the winter through the foggy cafe glass, waiting for the freezing heavy storm to finally pass. Wrapped inside a sweater and a comfortable melody, this is exactly where I really want to be. 따뜻한 온기, the cold can never reach me while I wait for you. 기다림마저 좋아, just enjoying the peaceful, snowy avenue. Watching the winter through the foggy cafe glass, waiting for the freezing heavy storm to finally pass. Wrapped inside a sweater and a comfortable melody, this is exactly where I really want to be. 따뜻한 온기, the cold can never reach me while I wait for you. 기다림마저 좋아, just enjoying the peaceful, snowy avenue. I pass my warm mug over to your freezing hands, a silent gesture that everybody understands. 너의 미소, the snow is beautiful, but you are something more. Walking through that heavy wooden cafe door, stay warm with me.
The open sign is finally flipped to safely closed. The cafe is returning to the quiet it imposed. I wipe the espresso machine until the metal shines, reading all the quietness between the silent lines. The last customer left about a half an hour ago. The rhythm of the evening is comfortably slow. I sweep the leftover crumbs across the wooden floor, locking up the heavy deadbolt on the entrance door. I brew one final cup just for myself to drink, taking a heavy minute to just stand still and think. The lights are dimmed down to a very moody low, casting a beautifully long and solitary shadow. I sit upon the counter with my weary, tired feet, listening to the silence of the empty midnight street. The smell of roasted coffee is permanently stained into every single muscle that I have severely strained. The day is finally over, the register is clear. There is a heavy kind of magic floating in the atmosphere. 오늘도 수고했어. This is the closing time melody playing in my head before I finally go home to an empty, quiet bed. The peaceful solitude of a coffee shop at night, lit by a single glowing yellow pendant light. 고요한 밤, washing all the busy conversations down the drain. 편안해, waiting for the morning to do it all again. I count the tips and put them in a little glass jar, wondering if the people I served made it very far. There was a girl who cried quietly in the corner seat, and a couple sharing pastries that were incredibly sweet. I witnessed 1,000 stories unfold within these walls, echoing softly down the empty, darkened halls. But now the stage is empty, the actors went away, leaving me alone to close another busy day. The day is finally over, the register is clear. There is a heavy kind of magic floating in the atmosphere. 오늘도 수고했어. This is the closing time melody playing in my head before I finally go home to an empty, quiet bed. The peaceful solitude of a coffee shop at night, lit by a single glowing yellow pendant light. 고요한 밤, washing all the busy conversations down the drain. 편안해, waiting for the morning to do it all again. This is the closing time melody playing in my head before I finally go home to an empty, quiet bed. The peaceful solitude of a coffee shop at night, lit by a single glowing yellow pendant light. 고요한 밤, washing all the busy conversations down the drain. 편안해, waiting for the morning to do it all again. I drained the final drop from my ceramic cup, turning the last remaining overhead switches up. Jaja, walking out the back door into the midnight chill, leaving the quiet cafe, resting beautifully still. Good night, my quiet sanctuary.
I was trapped beneath the awning of the grocery store, watching the heavy summer rain begin to truly pour. I didn't have a jacket and my shoes were getting wet, the worst kind of afternoon that I could ever get.
Then you came walking by with a yellow canopy, stopping for a second just to gently look at me. You asked me if I needed a shelter from the storm, offering a space that was incredibly safe and warm. I couldn't just walk past and leave you shivering alone, listening to the thunder giving out a heavy groan. We walked together slowly, trying to avoid the flood, carefully stepping over the puddles of the mud.
You pointed at the cafe shining brightly down the street, a perfect little haven for our freezing tired feet. We folded the umbrella and we pushed the heavy door, leaving a trail of water on the vintage wooden floor.
The storm is raging heavily outside the window pane,
but I am feeling grateful for the sudden heavy rain.
비가 내리는 날,
one umbrella and 2 cups of steaming flat white, turning a miserable afternoon completely alright. Sitting by the heater while our jackets slowly dry, watching the gray clouds rolling through the sky, tying up.
If the rain had never fallen, I would never know your name.
너와 함께, and this ordinary Tuesday would have been exactly the same.
We talk about the music playing softly in the back, enjoying the wonderful, unexpected little track.
Your laughter is a melody I wanna memorize, reflecting all the golden cafe lighting in your eyes.
The storm is raging heavily outside the window pane,
but I am feeling grateful for the sudden heavy rain.
비가 내리는 the rain had never fallen, I would never know your name. 너와 함께, and this ordinary Tuesday would have been exactly the same. Two cups of steaming flat white, turning the miserable afternoon completely alright. Sitting by the heater while our jackets slowly dry, watching the gray clouds rolling through the sky. 다행이야. If the rain had never fallen, I would never know your name. This ordinary Tuesday would have been exactly the same. The rain is finally stopping, the sky is turning blue, but I would rather stay right here and talk a while with you. 조금 더 있을게. Let the puddles dry, let the evening slowly start, keeping this beautiful warmth inside my heart. The neon sign is flickering outside the glass, watching the midnight city shadows slowly pass. I trace the rim of this ceramic coffee cup, waiting for the sudden pouring rain to stop. The barista wiping down the wooden counter, clear, soft acoustic melody is drawing me near, wrapped in this oversized knitted woolen throw. Nowhere else in this wide world I need to go. A couple laughing softly in the corner booth, whispering their secret, sharing quiet truth. I pull out my notebook and a fountain pen, trying to write down all my scattered thoughts again. The scent of cinnamon and deeply roasted beans, blending perfectly with these cinematic scenes. The streetlights reflect upon the pavement stone, but in this little shop I never feel alone. And when the cold wind blows against the door, I find myself not wanting anything more. 이 순간이 영원하길. Just the quiet hum of the espresso machine, lost inside a comfortable endless stream. No rush to leave this little sanctuary behind, the peaceful state of softly wandering mind. 비가 내리는 이 밤, I'm letting all the heavy burdens gently fall. 따뜻한 이 공간 속에서 I have everything I need, I have it all. Ticking slowly past the midnight hour. The quietness possesses such a calming power. A stray cat sleeping on the porch outside, finding a shelter where it can peacefully hide. I take another sip, the warmth goes down my chest, giving my weary heart a momentary rest. Turning the pages of a book I've read before, getting lost within the fictional folklore. Against the door, I find myself not wanting anything more. 이 순간이 영원하길. Just the quiet hum of the espresso machine, lost inside a comfortable endless stream. No rush to leave this little sanctuary behind, a peaceful state of softly wandering mind. 비가 내리는 이 밤, I'm letting all the heavy burdens gently fall.
공간 속에서 I have everything I need. I have it all. The world keeps spinning, rushing day and night, but here the shadows dance with ambient light. Let the city sleep, let the anxious voices fade in the sweet escape that time has carefully made. I'll stay right here until the morning dew, just breathing in and watching something new. Just a gentleness, the perfect kind of evening that I couldn't resist. Closing the notebook, packing up my things so slow, but holding on to every piece of this warm glow. Just the quiet hum of the espresso machine, lost inside a comfortable endless dream. No rush to leave this little sanctuary behind, a peaceful state of softly wandering mind. 비가 내리는 이 밤, I'm letting all the heavy burdens gently fall. 따뜻한 이 공간 속에서 I have everything I need. I have it all. Just a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of rain, washing away the solitary pain. 고요한 밤, thank you for the shelter, thank you for the light. 좋은 꿈 꿔요, fading into the beautiful quiet night.
We walked into this place just to escape the freezing wind, leaving all the arguments and heavy thoughts behind. It's way too late for caffeine to run inside our veins. We need something to wash away these hidden stains. You ordered 2 mugs of steaming chamomile tea, and take the wooden chair directly across from me. You wrap your freezing fingers right around the mug, looking like you really need a steady, quiet hug. The acoustic guitar playing from the speaker is so soft, like a dusty memory hiding in the loft. We don't say a word for the first 10 minutes or so, just letting the golden floral liquid warmly glow. I watched the way your shoulders finally drop down low, releasing all the tension you didn't want to show. You look up and give me a weary little smile, saying you haven't felt this peaceful in a while. And in this crowded room, it's only you and me, finding our balance in a cup of herbal tea. No, 함께하기. There is no need to speak when the silence is this kind, leaving all the complicated questions far behind. Just 2 mugs of chamomile, healing up the soul, making all the broken pieces finally feel whole. We don't got there, I will sit right here and listen to your breathing pace. 이 순간이, there is nowhere else I'd rather be than in this space. You start to talk about the things that keep you up at night, the battles you have fought and the ones you have to fight. I just nod my head and let you pour it all right out, washing away the heavy layers of your doubt. The chamomile is working, putting your mind at ease, like a gentle, comforting and warm summer breeze. The cafe is closing soon, but they let us stay a bit, knowing that we really need this quiet place to sit. And in this crowded room, it's only you and me, finding our balance in a cup of herbal tea. 너와 함께라서 there is no need to speak when the silence is this kind, leaving all the complicated questions far behind. Just 2 mugs of chamomile healing up the soul, making all the broken pieces finally feel whole. We don't got wet. I will sit right here and listen to your breathing pace. 이 순간이, there is nowhere else I'd rather be than in this space. So making all the broken pieces finally feel whole. We don't got wet. I will sit right here and listen to your breathing pace. 이 순간이, there's nowhere else I'd rather be than in this space. The mugs are empty now, and it's time for us to leave. But I think we both found the comfort we receive. 고마워, walking out into the cold, but feeling warm inside, knowing that we have nothing left to hide. 우리의 밤, safe and sound, walking side by side.
Didn't bring umbrella when I left the house today, thinking that the gloomy clouds would simply blow away. But the sky broke open as I walked across the street, forcing me to make a very hasty, quick retreat. I ducked beneath the awning of this little corner shop, waiting for the sudden summer downpour to finally stop. The bell chimed brightly as I pushed a wooden door, leaving wet footprints on the polished vintage floor. The smell of roasted Arabica immediately hit my nose, warming up my freezing hands and my dampened clothes. I ordered a cappuccino with a little cocoa dust, looking out the window at the sudden stormy gust. People running wildly with their jackets over heads, while I am perfectly sheltered in this cozy little bed of jazz music playing and the grinding of the beans. A perfect little accident, or so it surely seems. I trace the water drops sliding down the window glass, watching the busy afternoon so slowly pass. 갑작스런 비, raindrops on the awning playing a rivet beat, a beautiful symphony replacing the noisy street. I am trapped inside, but I don't mind at all, watching the heavy water gracefully cascade and fall. Tucked to 10, a little unexpected pause in my daily routine. 기다림, lost inside this beautifully aesthetic scene. A guy across the room is sketching in a quiet book, every now and then stealing a secretive soft look. The barista is humming while he cleans the coffee machine. Everything is perfectly, beautifully serene. The cappuccino foam is leaving a mustache on my lip. I laugh this kind of gift, giving my weary spirit a necessary sudden lift. I trace the water drops sliding down the window glass, watching the busy afternoon so slowly pass. 갑작스런 비, raindrops on the awning playing a rivet beat, a beautiful symphony replacing the noisy street. I am trapped inside but I don't mind at all, watching the heavy water gracefully cascade and fall. A little unexpected pause in my daily routine, 기다림, lost inside this beautifully aesthetic scene. Raindrops on the awning playing a rivet beat, a beautiful symphony replacing the noisy street. I am trapped inside but I don't mind at all, watching the heavy water gracefully cascade and fall. A little unexpected pause in my daily routine, 기다림, lost inside this beautifully aesthetic scene. The storm is finally passing, leaving puddles on the ground, reflecting all the neon city lights around. 비가 그치고 I finish my coffee and I button up my coat, leaving with a much lighter, happier throat. 안녕, stepping back into the world, fresh and deeply new.
The sun is barely peeking over the city line. Everything is bathed in a golden sweet design. I turn the key and push the heavy wooden door, taking a deep breath as I step across the floor, flipping the switch to turn the espresso machine on, saying goodbye to the shadows of the early dawn. The chairs are resting upside down upon the wood, just a quiet morning feeling perfectly understood. I weigh the beans and listen to the grinder spin. This is the beautiful moment where the days begin, pouring the hot water over the paper filter cone, enjoying the precious time I have right here alone. The smell of roasted earth is filling up the air, washing away the residue of midnight care. A gentle morning breeze is slipping through the crack, telling me there is absolutely no turning back. The world is slowly waking up outside the glass, watching the early morning runners quickly pass. 새로운 아침, first light and filter coffee, a perfect pair. Breathe in the clarity of the morning air. No crowded tables yet, no complicated sound, just me and the quietest peace I've ever found. 따뜻한 햇살, setting the rhythm for a brand new day. 시작해, letting the morning softly lead the way. I wipe the tables down and set the wooden chairs, arranging all the little sugar packets into pairs. The first customer arrives with a sleepy, gentle face, looking for a tiny bit of comfort in this place. I pour the black coffee into a ceramic mug, handing it over like a warm and quiet hug. The cafe is waking up, the playlist starts to play, ready to chase all the lingering shadows away. The world is slowly waking up outside the glass, watching the early morning runners quickly pass. 새로운 아침, first light and filter coffee, a perfect pair. letting the morning softly lead the way. First light and filter coffee, a perfect pair, breathing the clarity of the morning air. No crowded tables yet, no complicated sound, just me and the quietest peace I've ever found. Dr. Tennis side, setting the rhythm for a brand new day. 시작해, letting the morning softly lead the way. The bell is ringing, people stepping from the cold. Another beautiful story waiting to be told. 좋아하는, welcome to the morning. Find a place to rest, giving you nothing but the absolute best. See you at the counter.
You're sitting in the armchair right across the room, lost inside a heavy book about a creeping doom. I'm reading poetry while sipping on a flat white, bathed inside the comfortable yellow afternoon light. We haven't spoken a single word since you walked right in, but there's a comfortable connection underneath the skin. I turn the page and take a quick glance at your face. You are completely absorbed inside another time and space. The barista is quietly steaming up the whole milk pitcher. The aesthetic of this moment couldn't get any richer. I highlight a beautiful line about the endless sea, wondering if you ever spare a little thought for me. You adjust your glasses and take a sip from your mug, looking as cozy as a little ladybug on a rug. We are together in this room but worlds apart, sharing the quiet rhythm of a beating heart. You in your fictional world and me inside of mine, two parallel lines that somehow beautifully intertwine. 같은 공간 속, parallel pages turning in the quiet afternoon, accompanied by a softly playing acoustic tune. We don't need to talk to feel this comfortable embrace, just sharing the atmosphere of this tiny little place. 조용한 시간, our minds are traveling to places far away. 이대로 좋아, I wouldn't wanna spend my time any other way. You close your book and gently rub your tired eyes, catching me staring much to my own surprise. You offer me a very small and knowing little smile before opening the book to read another mile. My heart does a little flutter in my chest. I lean back into the chair and let my shoulders rest. It is a silent companionship that I deeply adore, leaving me secretly hoping for a little more. You in your fictional world and me inside of mine, two parallel lines that somehow beautifully intertwine. 같은 공간 속, parallel pages turning in the quiet afternoon, accompanied by a softly playing acoustic tune. We don't need to talk to feel this comfortable embrace, just sharing the atmosphere of this tiny you mark your page and finally stand up to go back in your leather bag, incredibly soft and slow. 내일도 봐, I'll keep reading here until the sun goes down. The quietest, most peaceful corner in the town. Goodbye, my silent friend.
I was standing by the counter waiting for my name. Every weekday morning it is always just the same.
A double shot espresso to awaken up my mind, leaving all my heavy, sleepy laziness behind.
I grabbed the paper cup that they placed upon the wood,
Walking out the door as quickly as I understood.
I took a heavy sip while standing in the freezing cold,
But taste is something incredibly sweet and bold. I ordered an iced mocha with a lot of caramel, a sweet and sugary potion that I know extremely well.
but when I took the cup and walked away across the street,
The bitterness I tasted knocked me right off my feet. I turned around and ran back to the little corner shop, hoping that the morning rush would momentarily stop. I saw you standing there with a very puzzled face, holding my sweet mocha in this quiet little place.
a funny little accident upon a Tuesday morn.
A sudden connection that was beautifully born.
우연한 만남,
Switch orders and a beautifully mistaken identity, changing up the rhythm of my daily destiny.
you left and handed back the cup that wasn't really yours.
Opening up the invisible, heavy wooden doors.
설레는
Mom, maybe we should sit and drink these coffees face to
이
face,
시간
sharing a little moment in this cozy little space.
We took a corner table by the dusty window blind,
Leaving our respective busy schedules far behind.
we talked about the weather and the books we like to read.
Finding every little thing we didn't know we need.
A funny little accident upon a Tuesday
A
morn.
sudden connection that was beautifully born.
우연한 만남,
Switch orders and a beautifully mistaken identity, changing up the rhythm of my daily destiny.
you left and handed back the cup that wasn't really yours.
Opening up the invisible, heavy wooden doors. 설레는 마음, maybe we should sit and drink these coffees face to
이
face,
시간
sharing a little moment in this cozy little space. Switched orders and a beautifully mistaken identity, changing up the rhythm of my daily destiny.
you left and handed back the cup that wasn't really yours.
Opening up the invisible, heavy wooden doors. 설레는 마음, maybe we should sit and drink these coffees face to
이
face,
시간
sharing a little moment in this cozy little space.
I think I really like the taste of bitter coffee now.
And caramel is suddenly my favorite flavor somehow.
내일도 여기서
Same time tomorrow.
please don't be late.
See you at the counter. The clock is striking 2 in the middle of the night. The thing that's glowing is my laptop's bluish light. The city is asleep, completely buried in the dark. No cars upon the street, no shadows in the park. I rub my heavy eyes and stretch my weary spine, tracing the text of another complicated line. The coffee in my mug is gone completely cold again. I rest my heavy head beside my favorite fountain pen. The 24-hour cafe is my solitary cave, a quiet sanctuary that I desperately crave. The barista is reading a novel by the sink, leaving me entirely alone to quietly think. The lo-fi beat is looping softly in my ear, making the anxiety slowly disappear. There is a strange comfort in this midnight isolation, a beautiful and quiet kind of dedication. The stars are hiding behind the heavy cloudy sky, watching the silent midnight hours quickly fly. 고요한 새벽, midnight roast in a beautifully quiet mind, leaving all the pressure of the daylight far behind. The world is standing still just for a little while, allowing me to breathe and find a gentle smile. 괜찮아, there is no need to rush, there is no need to run. 밤이 깊어, I will finish all of this before the morning sun. I highlight another sentence with a yellow marker pen, reading the exact same paragraph over once again. The smell of roasted beans is permanently in my hair, wrapped up in the warmth of this comfortable chair. Sometimes the lonely nights are the ones I love the most, accompanied by nothing but this midnight coffee roast. A silent kind of progress happening in the dark, preparing me to leave a very beautiful mark. The stars are hiding behind the heavy cloudy sky, watching the silent midnight hours quickly fly. 고요한 새벽, midnight roast in a beautifully quiet mind, leaving all the pressure of the daylight far behind. The world is standing still just for a little while, allowing me to breathe and find a gentle smile. 괜찮아, there is no need to rush, there is no need to run. 밤이 깊어, I will finish all of this before the morning sun. Midnight roast in a beautifully quiet mind, leaving all the pressure of the daylight far behind. The world is standing still just for a little while, allowing me to breathe and find a gentle smile. 괜찮아, there is no need to rush, there is no need to run. 밤이 깊어, I will finish all of this before the morning sun. Closing up the books, it is finally time to sleep. The silence of the night is incredibly deep. 수고했어, walking out the door into the empty, chilly air, breathing out the remnants of my midnight care. Good night. Good night.
Far away from the sirens and the city lights, settling down for one of these December nights. The wooden beams are creaking in the winter chill. Everything outside is beautifully white and still. I grind the coffee beans by hand, taking my time. A simple ritual that feels somewhat sublime. The kettle starts to whistle a familiar tune under the watchful eye of a silver moon. Pouring the water in a slow and steady stream, watching the rising of the air aromatic steam. I bring the mug over to the rocking chair, breathing the crispiness of the mountain air. There's no reception here, no messages to read, just the simplicity of exactly what I need. A wool blanket resting heavy on my tired knees, listening to the wind rustling the frozen trees. The fire is dancing, painting shadows on the wall. I'm learning how to stand still, learning how to fall. 마음이 편안해져. A quiet cabin and a freshly brewed dark roast. This is the kind of evening I appreciate the most. No expectations and absolutely no demands, just holding this warm ceramic cup inside my hands. 눈 내리는 소리, melting away the complicated history. 나만의 작은 세상, finding the beauty in this lonely mystery. The bookshelves hold the stories of 1,000 lives, while outside the gentle winter snow arrives. I take a sip and let the flavor slowly bloom, filling the corners of this dimly lighted room. It's funny how the silence can be so profound when there is nobody else wandering around. Just me, my thoughts, and the crackling of the wood, feeling completely undeniably understood. The fire is dancing, painting shadows on the wall. I'm learning how to stand still, learning how to fall. 마음이 편안해져. A quiet cabin and a freshly brewed dark roast. This is the kind of evening I appreciate the most. No expectations and absolutely no demands, just holding this warm ceramic cup inside my hands. 눈 내리는 소리, melting away the complicated history. 나만의 작은 세상, finding the beauty in this lonely mystery. This is the kind of evening I appreciate the most. No expectations and absolutely no demands, just holding this warm ceramic cup inside my hands. 눈 내리는 소리, melting away the complicated history. 나만의 작은 세상, finding the beauty in this lonely mystery. The fire burns down to a glowing ruby red. It's almost time to rest my weary, heavy head. 따뜻한 이 밤, one final sip before I slowly close my eyes, under the safety of the winter skies. 평온한 시간. Good night to the forest, good night to the cold.